this morning after a deadly shootout at a Planned Parenthood clinic.
The numbers are staggering, they're nauseating, and to take a closer look at them right now, here's NBC's Tom Costello. Tom, good morning to you.
Hi, Matt. Good morning. You know, yesterday's shooting there was actually the second mass shooting scene of the day. There was an earlier one in Georgia. 4 people shot, 1 of them killed. Consider this. What we saw in San Bernardino was the 6th mass shooting in the U.S. in a week, including the man who killed 3 people and wounded 9 others at that Colorado Springs Planned Parenthood. That same day, Black Friday, evidence that guns are still very big sellers. The FBI reporting more gun background checks as part of the sales process last Friday than any other single day on record, 185,000, up 5% from Black Friday last year. There are about 300 million firearms in the United States. That would mean 1 for every man, woman, and child, although, of course, tens of millions of Americans don't own a gun. And the vast majority of those guns are used legally, but in 2015, the U.S. has already seen more mass shootings than days that we've had so far in the year, and 20 days with 4 or more mass shootings in which at least 4 victims were shot. We have a map that shows it's a problem nationwide, and with just 5% of the world's population, the U.S. sees almost a third of all mass shootings. 50 times more Americans have died from gun violence than terrorist attacks since 9/11. The FBI has been studying the 160 mass shootings in the country just in their spectrum, if you will, and now San Bernardino is burned into our minds, along with places like Virginia Tech, Columbine, Newtown, Aurora, Fort Hood, the Washington Navy Yard. The list goes on, and Matt, it would take probably the better part of an hour to recite every mass murder scene over the last 50 years or so.